All right, ladies and gentlemen. So for the problems, what are they called? Predictions from graphs, numbers one and two. It's going to be the continuation of what we were talking about yesterday with the Pear Deck. All right. I'm going to have you use a different app, maybe something you haven't seen before, which it's called Google Drawing or Google Drawings or something like that. All right. So each of you will get a copy of the problems, and you're going to be expected to edit these documents. I can just go in and see what you did with your edits. It'll save automatically. I would like you to hit submit still, so that way I know you're done, but I will be able to see what you did. And basically what this is you're just able to draw on it using these tools up here in this bar. And I left it some text boxes for you to answer some questions, just one for each slide. And so when we're looking at this, let's just look at this problem as an example. It says, what can you expect your grade to be if you study for 3 hours? So we're looking at exam data. On the X, it's hours studying, so lots of hours up here as we go up, and the grades go up on the Y. So if you spent 0 hours studying, you probably didn't do very well. That person, in fact, got a 20%. It's saying if you studied 3 hours, or what is that, 2.5 hours, 70. So it's asking about 3 hours. Now, in class, we did an example like this without a line of best fit. And some people said, probably, it depends. Some people would have probably said 80. Some people would have said 90, or some people would have said 100 even, because it's going up. It's hard to get a guess now, or an accurate guess, I should say. It's not hard to get a guess, but it's pretty safe to say it's above 70, right? Rather than have this wide range of answers, let's draw a line of best fit. And I'm going to ask you guys to do the same thing. Let me show you this too. You can plot points. You can just, what I would do is I would just go shapes, circle, and then let's say there's a point at 390. This is just an example. You can draw that point. I would color it in. So this little fill station here, fill it in solid. And there's a point. So you're going to have to do that. I'm going to delete that in a second, but just so you know, that's how you're going to need to put points on a graph. So why don't you do that to the best of your ability with the shape tool. Circle, I think, is going to be your best bet. I don't know what this one does, but looks like pretty much the same thing. Just make sure to color it. Please change the color. Yeah, but let me delete those. All right, that's to show you how to do points. You're going to have to do that. I don't have to in this case. And then to make a line, you're going to hit this line tool. You can hit the little arrow, the little caret beside it, and hit line. But what you're going to do is just kind of pick a good starting spot. I'm going to start here. And then I'm going to adjust my line to just do the best you can to go through the data so that the line represents your data. So I'm going to go like that. All right. I would suggest making the line a little bit thicker. Go to line weight and maybe do a 2 or a 3. 3 is as high as I would go. Oh, like that. 3 is as high as I would go. Once you hit 4, it's going to get a little too thick and it's going to be harder to read. All right, so draw your own line of best fit. So you're going to plot points. I have them. You're going to draw a line of best fit, and let's answer the question. What can you expect your grade to be if you study for 3 hours? So I'm going to go to hours studied on the X, whatever it asks. Find that with the words that match up. Or I guess it says grade too. But the one it's asking that it gives you, the information it gives you is where you're going to go. So 3 hours studying, I'm going to go up. I have it at about 88. So there's going to be a text box. Just click on the words. In your case, you're going to delete it and just write 87. And there you go. So that's how you're going to do your documents. Let me know if you guys have any questions.